Holbein Capturing Character is the first monographic exhibition dedicated to the work of Hans Holbein the Younger in the United States. It consists of around 60 works comprising the entirety of Holbein's career, from his early years in Basel to the end of his career in England.
Many of his portraits are enlivened and further identified by the use of jewels, insignia, inscriptions that identify and add to the portrait of the individual.
His images are characterized by bold colors, strong contours, and a great sense of animation.
He was the greatest artist of the 16th century, working in England, but really one of the greatest artists of the European Renaissance. His works are rare, they're fragile, they're precious, they're rarely lent, and that's why this exhibition is such an opportunity.
Hans Holbein the Younger was trained as an artist by his father, Hans Holbein the Senior, in Augsburg, Germany.
In around 1515 or 1516, Holbein started painting portraits for various dignitaries and soon met Erasmus of Rotterdam, who became one of his primary, most important patrons during his early years.
Holbein worked in Basel, in Lucerne, in several cities around Switzerland until about 1525, when, in search of work, he moved on to the English court. Holbein produced magnificent works for Thomas More, his family, and other early English notables.
By 1536, he served Henry VIII as the court painter in London. He often placed his sitters in carefully crafted interiors and decorated them in individual adornments and ornaments, emphasizing aspects of the kind of culture of sophistication, luxury, and wit that dominated Tudor England. It's fascinating to know that Holbein was not only a great painter, but also a prolific designer of jewels, had badges, rings, and other ornamental pieces. And Holbein not only included those works in his portraits, but also designed them for goldsmiths to manufacture. In the exhibition, we include a number of beautiful period jewelry, which we hope will help our viewers to appreciate the luxury and the dynamism that's central to these tiny personal ornaments.
Holbein really is a polymath artist, and he practiced in a number of different media. And one of his most important artistic collaborations was with the block cutter Hans Lutzelberger on a series of prints called The Images of Death. These are exceptional compositions that in such minute scale really craft action and character. The line quality, the three-dimensionality, the liveliness really make them the masterwork for both Holbein and Lutzelberger in the medium, and one of the most exceptional print series of the Renaissance.
This is a portrait of one of Holbein's most enigmatic English sitters, Simon George of Cornwall. We see Simon George in profile, probably to imitate antique coins and medals. And when you look at it closely, the painting reveals the wonderful illusionism that Holbein was able to conjure up through the medium of oil paint.
This is a small roundel portrait of Erasmus of Rotterdam. These are portraits that you are meant to look very closely at and have a very personal sort of interaction with. And this shows a much more intimate connection to the internationally renowned author and scholar than maybe the image Erasmus would have wanted to present to his reading public.
This is a unique object in Holbein's body of work because it survives intact, complete, as a portable capsule portrait. What you're looking at here is a portrait of Philip Melanchthon, a great reformer. This image is a portable, intimate portrait that we think would have fit in a palm of a man's hand.
The Morgan is not only the home of great old master drawings, it's also home to great books and bookmaking and printing. He's a man of great literary accomplishment as an artist, and so the Morgan is really an ideal venue for this exhibition.
our show really aims to offer a kind of broader, fresher perspective on Holbein by bringing together his work in a variety of medium and contextualizing his drawings, prints, and paintings in relation to one another. We hope that this particular show also encourages viewers to engage with the artist at a greater degree of intimacy.
I hope that a lot of visitors understand a little bit of this historical relationship to this idea of the creation of a portrait and the creation of identity. The 16th century and the 21st century really are not that far apart.